Hello everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to Crystalized Witchery. In this episode, we'll be doing another episode of Witchery 101. We're now on episode 8 and I'm going to make it all about divination. So what is divination? Divination is just a practice where we're able to receive messages from other beings, spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, deities, anything that you want it to be. So there are different forms of receiving messages. So you can directly communicate with them using tarot decks, runes, scrying, candle wax, pendulums, and even teas. I have already done a video on the basics of tarot, so I'll put that in the description below. But as for runes, I'll be doing a video on that next week. It is just like tarots, honestly. You can have stones like I personally have created here that has the different runes, and then you could use those just like tarots. You ask a question, or it's mainly used for general readings, and then there are different methods that you can read them, but it's just like tarots. Then we also have things like scrying. Scrying, you can use water, or you could use something like a black mirror. You could have just look straight into it, ask the questions, look at a deeper meaning for yourself, or just the message that you're trying to receive. Look at different images and put the puzzle pieces together. And we also have things like candle wax. If you ask a specific question, you can look at the candle wax, see what kind of images it makes, put those pieces together. Then we have things like pendulums. You can either have a grid that has like yes, no, or it goes to specific lettering, like maybe let's say in a Ouija board. I know a lot of people don't usually like that because of spirits, but you don't have to use it directly to open a portal into the spirit realm, and just use the pendulum to use the alphabets and just go letter to letter. Pendulums are also used for being able to find things. So if you maybe have lost something, or you want your spirit guide to direct you somewhere, you would basically use your pendulum as a compass and let it lead you wherever you need to go. Then we have things like teas. Teas, basically, once you finish drinking it and you still have like the tea leaves and everything at the bottom, you look into it and see what kind of picture it ends up leading you to. So if you want to strengthen your divination, I would recommend that you practice a lot with all these different methods. It doesn't have to just be the one in particular, or if you want to do that one in particular and strengthen it, I recommend that you just practice a lot. And also, while you're doing divination, I recommend you use psychic abilities crystals. There are so many out there, but one major one that many use is labradorite. Labradorite really enhances that psychic intuition. I will also recommend that you strengthen your third eye chakra, like I explained in my previous video all about chakras. I will link that in the description below, and just do as many divinations as possible. If you are doing it with a specific deity, I would recommend that you do all your divinations right in your altar. Have maybe pictures of your deity or any symbols, any statues that may represent your deity, and directly communicate that way. You can also just do simple divination such as meditating. Meditation is really simple. You can either sit in a space where it's very quiet and just do it that way, but that takes a lot of practice, because in reality when you're first starting, it will be about like 5 seconds before your mind drifts off and you start thinking about something. It takes a lot of practice. You do it multiple times. But the way that I like to mainly start off with is just doing something like listening to music. You just kind of let your mind wander, and then you get messages that way, and you just clear your mind, really. I notice personally it just works for me. When I listen to music, my mind goes blank. I just listen to the rhythm and it just helps me meditate better. Also, as well as cleaning, or even when I am taking a shower, messages come best that way because my mind is blank and I'm not focusing on anything in particular. So there are different ways to meditate, but definitely do it that way to start off with, because you just receive, well, that's if you don't want to use tools for divination and you just want to receive messages. I would also recommend that if you follow a deity or just in general, if you pray to something, I would pray to make sure that any messages can come through your dreams if that's easier for you. And just in general, if you want it through dreams, maybe create a sachet that will enhance psychic ability through dreams. Hang that next to your bed, or as long as it doesn't have anything that can break, put it under your pillow or into your pillow. There are certain crystals that you can put into your pillow to receive messages better throughout your sleep, such as amethyst. I know amethyst is a really great crystal to receive messages through your sleep. That pretty much sums up the different methods of divination and what you can do for it. If you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. My Witchery 101 videos come out every single week, and I try to do it every Wednesday. So if you are enjoying this series, please be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. This pretty much concludes this video, and may you lovely gems continue to sparkle.